شجر فيه تسيمون ينبت لكم به الزرع والزيتون والنخيل والأعناب ومن كل الثمرات إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون وسخر لكم الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرات بأمره إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون وما ذرأ لكم في الأرض مختلفا ألوانه إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يذكرون وهو الذي سخر البحر لتأكلوا منه لحما طريا وتستخرجوا منه حلية تلبسونها وترى الفلك مواخر فيه ولتبتغوا من فضله ولعلكم تشكرون وألقى في الأرض رواسي أن تميد بكم وأنهارا وسبلا لعلكم تهتدون وعلامات وبالنجم هم يهتدون أفمن يخلق كمن لا يخلق أفلا تذكرون وإن تعدوا نعمة الله لا تحصوها إن الله لغفور رحيم.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. My name is Mariam Hamra Hassan Didi and I will be your Master of Ceremony this morning. It is my great pleasure to warmly welcome all of you to the Maldives and to the opening ceremony of the 30th session of the Indian Ocean Tuna Commission. It is a privilege for the Maldives to host this important gathering for the first time, bringing together representatives from across the Indian Ocean region and beyond, united in our shared commitment to the sustainable management of tuna and tuna-like species. We are delighted to welcome over 200 delegates and stakeholders to Male, and we hope your time here will be both productive and memorable. The ceremony began with a recitation of the Holy Quran by Al-Hafiz Uwais bin Inaz, a student from Ahmadiyya International School. It is now my pleasure to invite the Honorable Minister of Fisheries, Agriculture and Ocean Resources, His Excellency Ahmad Shyam, to deliver his welcome remarks. Minister Ahmad Shyam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Excellency, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Irtisham Adam, Honorable Minister of Economic Development, Transport and Trade, Mohammed Saeed, Honorable Minister of Climate Change, Environment and Energy, Ali Sharif, heads of delegation, representatives of contracting parties and cooperating non-contracting parties, the Secretariat, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. It is my great honor to welcome you to the Maldives for the 30th session of the Indian Ocean Tuna Commission. For the Maldives, hosting this commission is deeply meaningful to us, especially as an island nation whose history, economy, and identity have always been shaped by the ocean. You have arrived right at the turn of our monsoon season, a time when our seas become more demanding and unpredictable. Yet, across our islands, fishermen continue to head out to sea every day as generations before them have done. Their resilience and commitment are a reminder of why the work of this commission matters so profoundly to the Maldives and other coastal communities across the Indian Ocean. Under the leadership of His Excellency President Dr. Mohammed Muiz, the government of Maldives has placed strong emphasis on strengthening the fisheries sector, modernizing our industry, supporting fishing communities, and reinforcing our role as a responsible steward of the Indian Ocean. It is that spirit that our government gave its full support to hosting this meeting here in Male, and I would like to express my sincere appreciation to His Excellency President Dr. Mohammed Muiz for his strong support in making this happen. This decision reflects the importance we place on collaborative management of the Indian Ocean's tuna resources and on strengthening partnerships across our region. I would also like to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all those who worked tirelessly to make this meeting possible. The staff of the ministry, the IOTC Secretariat, partner agencies, volunteers, and everyone working behind the scenes over many months. Hosting a meeting of this scale is no small undertaking for a small island nation, and this event reflects their extraordinary dedication and hard work. This meeting is also particularly meaningful for Maldives because it reflects the growing role that Maldivians are playing within the work of Commission itself. As a coastal state deeply connected to the Indian Ocean, we value the opportunity not only to participate in these discussions, but also to contribute actively to strengthening cooperation within the IOTC framework. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not come before you today only as a minister. Like many Maldivians, I come from a fishing family. I come as the grandson of a fisherman and the son of a skipper. I grew up hearing stories from fishermen about patience, responsibility, and respect for the ocean. In the Maldives, sustainability has never been an abstract concept. Long before the term became common in international policy discussions, our communities understood that the health of the ocean determined the well-being of future generations. That understanding continues to guide our fisheries policies today. The tradition of taking no more than the sea can offer was handed down to me, and I strongly believe that it is my duty as a Maldivian and as a minister to faithfully pass it on to those who will inherit these waters after us. Distinguished delegates, One of the most important discussions before us this week concerns the conservation and management of yellowfin tuna. The Maldives has consistently supported the objective of rebuilding yellowfin stocks. Since the adoption of the first rebuilding measures in 2016, we have taken significant steps nationally to reduce pressure on the stock, including changes within our fisheries and the suspension of our longline sector. These measures have not come without cost. For small island developing states, conservation actions often carry very real social and economic consequences for fishing communities. Yet we accepted these responsibilities because we recognize the importance of ensuring the long-term sustainability of the resources. We therefore hope that the efforts and sacrifices made by responsible states are fully recognized within the work of this Commission. The Indian Ocean connects all of us. Its future will depend on our ability to work together with trust, fairness, and a shared sense of responsibility. The decisions we make during this session will have consequences far beyond this conference hall. They will shape the future of coastal communities, food security, livelihoods, and the sustainability of one of the world's most important tuna resources. On behalf of the government and the people of Maldives, I once again welcome you warmly to our islands. We hope your time here will be productive, constructive, and memorable. May our discussions this week reflect not only our national interest, but also our collective responsibility to ensure that the Indian Ocean continues to provide for generations to come. Shukriya, I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. I now have the honor to invite the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Her Excellency Irtisham Adam, to address the ceremony. Minister Irtisham Adam.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Minister of Fisheries, Agriculture, Ocean Resources, His Excellency Ahmad Shiam, my colleagues, distinguished honorable ministers, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I should emphasize that the chairperson of Indian Ocean Tuna Commission, Mr. Ahmad Ziyad, students and all participants, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I extend a very warm welcome to the distinguished delegations of the member states of the IOTC. The Maldives is truly honored to host for the first time representatives and partners from a sector which is of great importance to our country. We commend His Excellency President Dr. Mohammad Muiz for undertaking this important initiative and also carrying it forward by our distinguished Minister Ahmad Shiam. Your presence here reflects our shared commitment to strengthening cooperation in sustainable fisheries management and to preserving our marine resources. It reflects our long-standing commitment to multilateral ocean governance. I am also from a fisheries family. My great-parents, I should say, grandfather and all of them were fishermen, the famous Buchage family. It is in our blood. It is in the blood of all Maldivians. We believe that this sector will progress, and the minister is very active with the team to continue this celebration. And once again, I extend very warm welcome to you here in this sunny side of Maldives. Most recently, when I was serving in London, we used to say tourism, tuna, and trade. So these are the most important priorities for the Maldives. Distinguished guests, we the people of Maldives are the children of the sea. The ocean is and has always been at the center of our lives. It is the heart of our economy and the source of our sustenance. It is the creator of our culture and the connections between us. It is the backdrop and the defining feature of the Maldivian life. I would also like to say at the heart of this identity is tuna, a resource that has shaped our livelihoods, identity, and heritage for decades. Our sustainably caught tuna is known across the world, and tuna fisheries, the ocean, is an integral part of who we are, which is why the Maldives, however small in size we may be, has always made our voice heard on fisheries in this region and around the world. I wish to highlight 3 points as you begin your deliberations today. First, the Indian Ocean is home to over a third of the world's population. Its tides binds our shores, its fisheries sustain our communities, and its environmental conditions shape our collective resilience. It has long served as a vital hub for global trade and livelihoods across continents. And these waves that bind us necessitates cooperation, stability, and trust among all those who share it to address many challenges we face, from climate change and biodiversity loss to trade, commerce, and maritime security and sustainable development. No country alone can tackle these issues alone. It is our shared responsibility to secure the future of our ocean through cooperation and not competition. The Maldives stands ready to facilitate this collaboration, build consensus, and construct bridges. Second, as we consider ocean governance, we must not overlook the importance of multilateral frameworks and their coherence with regional bodies. At the core of global ocean governance framework, the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, UNCLOS, remains a fundamental instrument guiding our cooperation in ocean governance. At the same time, fisheries governance must continue to align with evolving international ocean frameworks such as the BBNG Agreement. In 2024, the Maldives ratified the BBNG Agreement, signifying a landmark milestone in our commitment to the protection and sustainable use of the ocean and its resources. Alongside UNCLOS and the BBNG Agreement, our partnerships with specialized agencies are vital to advancing the broader objectives of ocean governance and fisheries management. While these global frameworks are essential, it is equally important to ensure that the global and regional systems complement one another and work coherently towards shared goals. Third, institutions responsible for ocean governance must consider the specific realities and capacities of all countries in their decision-making. SIDS, the small island developing states like the Maldives, are among the countries that depend on marine resources the most and therefore most impacted by global overexploitation and environmental degradation that they often contribute the least to. And so, an effective and equitable system of ocean governance must move beyond one-size-fits-all approaches and respond to the distinct needs of each country, particularly those of SIDS. Technology, transfer, financing, and capacity building are crucial for SIDS to meaningfully engage in fisheries governance and implication. And so is our meaningful representation in decision-making processes as we may benefit fairly. Distinguished delegates, honorable ministers, the Indian Ocean has long been the meeting point for civilizations, trade routes, cultures. As you begin your deliberations, let us focus today not only on negotiating technical measures, but on building consensus, forming partnerships, and maturing and nurturing our mutual understanding. Let the tides that bind us lead towards the future of prosperity, connectivity, and resilience for our people and their futures. I thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Distinguished delegates, I would now like to invite the chairperson of the Indian Ocean Tuna Commission, Mr. Adam Ziad, to deliver a few remarks.
Honorable Ministers, distinguished delegates, and colleagues, good morning and assalamu alaikum. Like other speakers before me, it is my honor to welcome you all to the 30th session of the Indian Ocean Tuna Commission. It is a privilege to stand before you today at the opening session of the IOTC, a commission that has shaped my professional life in more ways than one. As we gather here in the middle of the Indian Ocean, on these geographically remote yet deeply interconnected islands, we are reminded of a simple fact. We are in this together and our futures are shared. The ocean that surrounds binds our destinies together. The decisions we make here will echo far beyond this hall. It will ripple across nations, industries, and generations. For this commission, this year carries a special significance. In 2026, the IOTC marks its 30th anniversary. Since the IOTC agreement entered into force on 27th March 1996, we have spent 3 decades on negotiations, science, cooperation, and compromise. 3 decades of learning how to manage shared resources in a region vast and diverse as ours. Despite this history, we find ourselves in a moment where progress sometimes feels slow. And the challenges feel heavier than ever and increasingly complex. I see this as a sign of how far we have come. I take this as a sign of maturity and progress. In the years gone by, we addressed the simpler issues, the low-hanging fruits. Those tasks are now largely behind us. What remains are the most difficult decisions, the ones at the top of the tree that can only be reached through collaboration, persistence, and trust, the ones that require teamwork, ladders, and steady hands at the base. In recent years, we have discussed issues that are difficult, and we are now in a period where we are working on management procedures, interim cash limits, and the system to enforce and monitor those cash limits. These are topics that are not simple by any means. These are fruits that are harder to pick, yet more fulfilling and rewarding. At the very top of this tree sits the most demanding fruit to pick, the allocation of fisheries resources. Allocation is at the heart of the Commission. It tests our unity, our sense of equity, and our willingness to think beyond the short term. It is not an easy task by any means. The discussions are difficult, the positions are deeply held, and the climb seems demanding. Yet, if we succeed, the outcome has the potential to strengthen confidence in the system we have built together over the 30 years. In no way another decision can. The reward, if we reach it, will be far sweeter than anything we have achieved. Distinguished delegates, while the work on allocation continues, the session offers an opportunity to make important progress elsewhere. We must set our priorities and continue to advance our work on cash limits, such as the proposal tabled this year on swordfish. We must make tangible progress on bycatch mitigation, and we must reinforce the foundations of our management by strengthening transshipment measures, vessel monitoring, and data submission. These are essential to transparency, credibility, and sustainability. I fully understand how demanding this work can be. For many of us, this setting feels familiar. I have spent years here as a national delegate, sharing long evenings and intense negotiations and countless moments when progress felt elusive. I too have left sessions scratching my head, wondering how consensus slipped away and wondering how we might move forward. But I've also felt the greatest sense of achievement and fulfillment in my career through the work of this commission. Because every year, every step we take, no matter how small, contributes to protecting livelihoods, improving ocean health, and securing the future of our fisheries. We have grown over the past 30 years. Our institution has matured, and we have come a long way. We, as the Commission, can take immense pride in some of the resolutions we have adopted and the systems we have put in place. To name some of the notable achievements in recent years, the IOTC is the first RFMO to adopt management procedures for 2 tropical tuna species. The IOTC is the first tuna RFMO to adopt a management procedure for a non-tuna species. And notably, we have also adopted and put in place the world's first drifting fed register. These are by no means simple tasks. As we open this 30th session, let us commit to constructive engagement. Let us listen with respect, challenge one another openly, and work in good faith. And let us remember that meaningful, lasting progress is rarely dramatic. It is achieved step by step through patience and persistence. I will do my utmost to guide our discussions and to build on the progress we have achieved in recent years. Thank you, and I wish you all a productive and forward-looking session. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, Chairperson. Distinguished delegates, this brings us to the close of the opening ceremony. The session will resume at 10:15 following a short break for refreshments. All heads of delegation are kindly requested to assemble for a group photograph in front of the banner located at the hotel entrance downstairs. We thank you for your presence and wish you a productive and successful session ahead. Please enjoy the break, and we look forward to welcoming you back shortly. Thank you.